Hello, it's harvest time here in apple country, and I'm here at Hockham's farm, which belongs to Heineken, which gets through about a third of the UK's apples every year. That's 1.6 billion apples. Well, thanks for inviting me here today, Martin.
Oh, pleasure.
It's fantastic, and I must say these apples look great too. Looking at the cider market, if we look at the DEFRA numbers, there's been about an 8% increase in orchards like these, which are growing cider apples. Yet the cider market is only growing at about 1% in volume. What's going on?
I think it's just the movement in consumer shift towards more fruit-based ciders. The popularity certainly of the sweeter products seems to be coming through with our younger consumers, but we feel there's a great market still there for apple and for pear. And we've got to manage our portfolio to ensure that we get the growth coming through, because as a business we are seeing growth. We're just seeing a changing set of dynamics in the way the consumer chooses to buy products.
How can you be so confident that these apples are going to find a market?
Well, the portfolio and choices now open to consumers is incredible. So all the fruit-based ciders in particular are seeing really good and strong growth. But as a business, we've got a challenge to ensure that we make apple and pear ciders relevant for our consumers. And what you do see, Rob, particularly in the on-trade and the off-trade, is a real concerted effort to bring people into the cider market and using both apple and pear ciders as introductory lines into the marketplace. And we're very confident for the future of those products.
Well, maybe we could go somewhere a bit warmer and a bit less wet to talk about those.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah.
It's getting very cold and wet out here.
Okay, let's
But
go.
enjoy the apples.
Yeah, cheers. So Martin, we're here in Hereford, and you know, when in Hereford, you press apples. So I've already put some apples and actually some mango in this apple press. Tell me about your fruit ciders then. I mean, we've already established that apple and pear aren't doing too well at the moment. What is doing well?
Well, without a shadow of a doubt, fruit-based ciders are performing very well. So when you look at our performance, particularly on Bulmers and on Strongbow, it's the fruit-based ciders that are compensating for the marginal losses that we've seen on traditional apple and pear. And Strongbow dark fruit in particular is really the standout product. It'd be fair to say it's nearly £1 million a week of turnover over a full year. So you're talking of a business that is nearly 50 million in total now for the full year, which is an incredible performance.
And earlier this year, the Grocer broke news of Bulmers Indian Summer and 5 fruit harvest. How are they doing?
Well, that's all about moderation. So what we're trying to do with our cider portfolio is to bring in new occasions and new usages of the products, and certainly moderation, we believe, is a real key subcategory that will come into the long alcoholic drinks market over the next 5 or 10 years, and we see this as massive market potential, and cider should be part of the action. So
Indian Summer has ginger and cardamom flavours in it, but there's another brand which has got even weirder flavours. Tell me about Old Moot.
One of the standout variants is kiwi and lime. The product is from New Zealand, and actually that's shown to be a very, very strong performer. But the whole range is performing very well in the UK market.
Okay, so it's not unthinkable at some point in the future we could see a mango cider hitting the market.
I think given the trend and given the use of exotic fruits, undoubtedly mango I could see being part of the portfolio in the future.
Should we give it a press? God, those apples take some pressing.
They certainly did. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, mango cider. You heard it here first.